Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I'm a few seconds late. We were having a chat in the background there, whining and moaning about work. I don't know why I was involved. I don't work. Welcome to Thursday, and a bit of a change for me being on a Thursday. It's the first time I've done a Thursday in months, so an extra one for you tonight. Let's bring the guys in, and for your delectation tonight, we've obviously got JP. We've got Shug, Mr. Lionheart, and we've got special guest Mark in tonight, who hasn't been in my life for quite a while.
To bring an instrument. Hello, everyone.
Right. Pop you guys back in the background. Bring up the
Could have had some beans, Mark. Could have had a little toot.
Right, make sure my mic's down so Shug doesn't start shouting at us. And let's show you what we've got on the lathe tonight. I know it's Goblet Week. I'm still going to do a goblet tomorrow. But tonight, we've got this lump of stuff on the lathe. I'm not actually certain what it is. I think it's Burr horse chestnut, I think, with a bit of spalton in there and obviously a nice big void. And it's deep.
Deep!
Real deep. Real deep. So,
Real deep.
Stand out the way while I turn it on because I can't remember what the speed is. Oh, that's fine. So I'm turning it about 500. I am using my half-inch Robert Sorby bull gouge on this because the grain is going everywhere. So I'll get to do some turning. And the guys can let me know what's happening.
Go on, then. One of you. No, one of you. Go on. I'm not getting stitched up every week.
I'll do
Good
it for
lad,
the
Mark.
participants list because it's short. Right, so anybody I miss out, blame YouTube. We've got HEK Woodworks, Anita Ball, Barry Chitty, Billy Brown, Brown El Tornero de Madeira, Brown with a Y, Door 60, Norman Greenwell, Robert Buchanan, Susie the Swiftwood Turner, Tony Smith, Ward Wilson, Wickley Hannah, and Wifey Woodshed. I know there's loads more of you in there.
Nice.
Make more than one comment.
Go on.
Up my YouTube. Door 60, Barry Chitty. To name but a few. Brian at Hardwood Turning. John McDonald. Pete from Twisted Trees. Ivy Woodshed, I'm going to set in.
Yeah, you got it.
I
think you got everyone who's in there at the moment who's commented.
Well done for turning up. What RPM are you running that at then, Wayne? What RPM are you running that at?
I'm around about 500. Oh, did that wrong. Turned that too far.
Other way.
Master, mate. Speed your friend.
Terry's in. Evening, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Hello, Phil.
And Michael McEwen. Evening, matey.
Hello, Michael. Matt Wackley's in.
Hi, Matt.
Are you on the level about that, JP? Is it really Matt Wackley? Really?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, yes, it is.
You're having a bubble.
You're having a G-roll.
Joe Garofalo's just joined. Hi, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Hey,
I think you had a bowl explode on you, Jamie, yesterday.
Sorry, mate.
I think you had a bowl explode on you yesterday.
Yeah, and it burnt. It got burnt the same night.
Was Speed your friend for that one too?
I actually wasn't going full speed for that one, to be honest. It's just Wayne gave it to me and he don't like me.
Take no notice, Mark. He's just a big drama queen.
Yeah,
we ain't stopped hearing about this bowl exploding.
I never mentioned it. I never mentioned it.
Oh dear.
Some nice grain in this.
I was just going to say, there's some nice grain in that, mate.
This has
There is some
potential
nice
to
grain.
be
Hold on, I'm
spectacular.
going. I'm going to concentrate on getting this rounded at the bottom, so I can actually get a tenon on this end. Because I'm a bit uncertain of this being held between centres.
Okie dokie. Alton
For some
Moore's in the
reason.
chat. As is Ash of Coyote's Shed.
How you
Evening.
doing?
Evening, chaps. How are you?
I was going to ask you, Wayne. I thought you were being brave using a small ground centre on the live end.
Yeah, it's that's holding not so bad. It's just that at the headstock end, that's on. I don't know if you can see it. It's on quite a. There you can. It's on quite a slope at the headstock end, and it's only being held in by half of the step centre.
Oh, right.
So,
Ruby Claire's joined us. Good evening, Ruby. How are you?
Hello,
Ruby.
Ruby.
How are you, darling?
right, let's try my smaller gouge. See how that works.
You got 42 wonderful people watching, Wayne.
Excellent. Thanks everybody for coming along.
Which, by my accounts, gives 22 people the opportunity to hit that thumbs up.
Indeed.
And it's free, and it doesn't cost anything.
Exactly. The public service announcement says, don't forget the opportunities available to all of Wayne's watchers. Thumbs up and video comments are completely free, gratis, off nil charge, but they make Wayne smile and you will get a reply.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to post a comment to Wayne's link tree in the chat, and it's also in the description. So you can go down there to buy him a coffee, which is really a wine, or it will take you to his merch store. He's actually got a brand new T-shirt out, which is a "There We Are Then" T-shirt.
There we are then. We've been joined by Laurie,
If you know,
Miss
if you know, then
T,
you
and
know.
Markel.
Hello, Markel. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Mark? Mark!
Can you hear me, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It may surprise you to learn, Wayne, that I haven't got any rum this evening.
Oh, right.
None. So I've had to suffice with some cold cider.
Say something.
Oh,
You must have lost bandwidth, Jamie.
Must have done. And did
Maybe-
you say you haven't got any room or haven't got any rum?
I ain't got any rum, mate. I ain't got any room in my workshop, but you already know that, don't you, Jamie?
I do. I was about to say that.
Although I have actually gained another square foot this week, Jamie, when the bandsaw went.
Well, you built an extension on it.
No. I just moved the bandsaw out and sold it. John McDonald's asking, is Huey on the wagon? No, Huey's on the cider instead. This was unexpected, and if I'd have known, I would have stopped off at the shop on the way home and got myself a rum. It's all right, Douglas. Don't be too concerned. Pretty sure after a few of these ciders, we can get the old larynx going.
There you go.
Brian with a Y is asking, Wayne.
Yeah.
What is your criteria for doing a live, Wayne? Do you look for the most impossible piece of wood to turn and then turn it? Good question.
Something like that.
Pretty much. That's how Wayne's always been like that.
And then he goes and finds the best ever looking earworms and tells them to stay at home and goes and gets us.
Hey, you got it in one.
Hey.
We've been joined by Steve Fleming. So good they
Hey,
named her
Steve.
twice Connie. Connie.
Connie.
Hello, peoples. Dude, Wayne there's waving. And Alf Key
There
as
is-
well. All right,
Canny,
Alf.
canny.
Cheeky goo.
And Fred Gilliver as well. Hey up, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Ruby Claire is asking, so what is this going to become, Wayne?
That's going to go be my compressor. That's what it is.
I'm hoping, Ruby, it's going to be sort of a vase shape. I haven't decided if I'm going to hollow the inside out yet or not. It would look pretty good hollowed out with all this stuff. Oh, hang on. We've got stuff coming out here. But yeah, it'll be a vase type shape. There we go. Let's get rid of that.
There you go.
With
You
a bit of
followed
luck,
it.
Wayne. With a bit of
That's
luck,
it,
Wayne, we'll have some
followed.
more stuff coming out. Preferably the middle.
Are you seeing this, Mark? You don't need to lay full speed.
Really?
Mark
Mark
L
L.
is asking what kind of burl that is. Sorry,
I
Mark.
think
Sorry.
it's horse chestnut. I think.
That's
I'm not
kind of
too
what
sure.
we came to the conclusion of, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because of where it came from or the person it came from. Made this tenon a wee bit on the big side, but it will still
Don't
hold.
tell me. It came from a jockey who had nuts on his
Horse chestnut.
chest.
Would it be a mare chestnut then?
I've got this nagging feeling it could.
Oh, God. No need.
I'll get me coat.
John McDonald, horse chestnut. Paul has just joined. Bye, Paula.
Hiya, Paula.
Hello, Paula.
Right, let's see if I can get some shape into this.
Oof.
It's already,
I'd just leave it like that,
It's-
hollow it out, be done with it.
it's already got some shape, and it's some scary shape if you ask me.
It wasn't very stable.
It's a bit better now it's in a cup, though, I think.
You should stop folding around and get it round.
Oh, surely you mean stop horsing around.
Yeah.
I can see the opportunities here are going to be awful. This could be a bit of a mare, Jamie.
Yeah. Well, it's after 8. It's a nightmare.
Hey!
Mine's back. There's mine.
I bet Brian's loving these puns, isn't he?
Hello,
He's
Brian.
probably-
I'll
probably
Brian
missed
the
them all,
horse
he's been on the
whisperer.
phone. All these horse ones, especially for him.
So I had a comment on, was it last night's live? I had a comment on last night's live, I think it was today, by somebody talking about cryptocurrency.
Oh,
Why
yeah?
don't you I love your videos. Why don't you start doing cryptocurrency? So my answer was because I turn wood.
What's them things everybody's going mad about at the minute, Jamie? Is it NFTs or something?
Yeah, I think so. It's basically pictures.
Yeah, so what you could reply to him, Wayne, is,
Pictures.
yeah, you could reply to him and say, I'm thinking about doing some 3D NFTs. Would you like to invest?
Yeah, tell them to take a screenshot of your video and then sell them.
We should start this sort of thing in Dogecoin.
Mark Ellis spotted the deliberate mistake here, Wayne. He said, it'll be interesting when Wayne goes to apply the Yorkshire grid.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
From a distance.
from the big distance.
He's likely to throw it on from the workshop door.
I'm just hoping it holds together. Oh.
Me too, because, oh, hey up.
Oh, it was nothing. It was nothing. I just forgot to check before I started up.
That's a good suggestion, Douglas. Mark, Douglas is suggesting you sound like you need a rum.
Yeah.
I think it's just that everybody needs a rum from now on.
Yeah, I always sound like that. Got Doom Bar here. I'll do. When Wayne asked me if I'd earworm, I said, yeah, I'll be 2 minutes. I'm just going to go upstairs and make a coffee. Came back down with 2 tins Doom Bar. I said, coffee? Who are we kidding?
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Brian is asking, can I take it this is a piece of equine chestnut? We believe it is, Brian.
I think so.
Billy Brown is saying he'll have an each way bet that it ends up with melon oil. I like melon oil. It's catching on. Somebody ought to have a chat with Terry and make sure that this becomes a product.
Doom Bar.
Doombar.
Doombar. Right, I'm just going to sharpen my 3/8 gouge.
Meanwhile, we'll have a sing-song around the campfire. Doombar, my lord, Doombar.
Okay.
There we are then.
There we are then.
There we are then.
Okay.
Right, so the effect I'm trying to get here, obviously I've got this bit rounded now, but there's still a fair bit of space here. I'm hoping to leave all of this once I get it shaped. So if I do clean the inside out, all this will probably become a void along with that. So there'll just be this little bit here that holds everything together.
Nice.
It is indeed, Mark, out a fantastic looking piece of wood.
John said, Jamie, did you put your bowl back together? Yes, it's all one big pile of ash. We've got to get some CA glue now.
Ruby says she hasn't heard that tune in over 50 years. Ruby, sung by me. But you wouldn't want to hear it again for another 50 either.
I can't believe that, Ruby. You were only listening to that when you were 3.
Greg Alexander has joined us and says, good afternoon, Wayne and everyone. Good afternoon to you, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
John says Wayne loves ash.
Rob from Copper Hour Turnings in.
Yeah, Rob from Copper Hour. Evening, mate.
See if I can get that blended in a wee bit there.
If he can pull this off, that's going to look wicked.
It's going to be stunning, yeah.
I reckon what we should do is fill it up with resin and send it to Brian.
Yes, Douglas, it does look scary.
That's better. Got the speed up a little bit.
Danger's his middle name.
His first name is This Is, and his last name is Us. This is dangerous.
I've just been reminded of something, and I'm sure we're turning by Barry. He had his operation today. Now, I'm sure he won't be watching this, but if he watches it back, I hope it all went well, and we're all thinking of you.
Definitely.
For sure. Put some flex arms out in the chat for Barry in case he does rewatch it. Let us know if he's thinking of him.
Cool idea.
Head over to my phone. I'm going to do it right now.
Dr. Bob's just joined. Hi, Dr. Bob.
Hello, Dr. Bob.
Flex arms in the chat. There you go. I'll approve your message, Connie. Don't worry.
Oh, I've done it, mate.
And you, Mark. Oh, Huey's handled it, or somebody else did.
Yeah.
Douglas
Somebody
Miles.
else.
3P, how many times do you think Wayne changes his underwear? Well, he's got 4 opportunities to.
Yeah.
Ward Wilson from the west coast of Arizona is putting in flex arms.
Nice.
Joe Senior's just joined. Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Evening, Joe.
I take it Glenn's off away to France.
Oh, he's off to France.
Oh, John McDonald just
Right.
says, unfortunately, some sad news. The skunk has gone to be with the Lord. Oh, dear.
Oh,
The next
Take it.
is
That
is
was a
that
little
for?
baby.
Has Glenn gone to promote his new product, Le Grit?
Le Grit.
Liquid to wax.
Oh.
That's what Phil Anderson was mad. That's what takes the cake. Yeah. Mind you, it's not the craziest thing I've seen him do.
No. I would say I'm starting to get used to it, but I'm not.
That's the problem. He
I
just
kind of
keeps
feel
up
like
with the
I need
game,
to wear a
doesn't he?
face shield watching his live.
Well, I must admit, Jamie, I'm sitting well back from the screen.
No, because Huey, you're closer to Wayne than we are.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Joe says he doesn't want to spend time with me. He just wants to be with Katie. Is Katie, by any chance, the name of the KTM? Has he gone on the bike?
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably
Dan
is, yeah.
from CDA Wood Turnings is in.
Hey, Dan.
Paul
Hello,
Thompson
Dan.
says, in sadder news, she's locked the garage keys in the garage.
Oh, whoops.
Oops.
Oh, dear.
Ah, Paulie, you're just like Huey. Neither of you can get in the garage.
Oh, Oh, I wouldn't stand for that, Paula. Oh, well, I'm not. I'm sitting down. So.
Paula's just said, just grind the padlock off, I said. Grinder's in the garage.
Oh, hold on a minute. Jamie's got the app on his phone, haven't you? Oops. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait till John gets home, he'll sort it. Right, let's have a bit of Drilly.
Really? You're going to use Drilly?
Oh yes, I'm going to use Drilly. Now the thing
not
about
scared.
using power sanding when you're doing something like this, let's change camera. And I'm sure I've said this to people before. No, that's not very good.
That's better.
What you need to do, seeing as how you've got this void here, what you need to do is you have the drill, or if you're using an inertia sander, it's the same with that. You have the drill pointing down, so whenever the wood comes around to get sanded, it's hitting around about the center of the pad. If you have the drill facing up, it's going to hit the top edge of the pad and basically just rip it to bits.
Karen Mann's in as well.
Hello, Karen.
Hello, Karen. Drilly. Oh, what's this? Drilly music.
Let's use this kind of music because it's brilliant because of the shape of the piece.
Nice. Did Wayne pick this music, Jamie?
Nah.
Well, I didn't pick it, and it certainly wasn't you.
StreamYard
The other
picked
thing
it.
with this, when you're sanding something like this, along with the angle of the head, you don't want to be pressing too hard. Because you'll press the drill into the void. You want to be skimming over the surface.
Yep, good advice, Mark. Very good. Mark L said, I was wondering what 1970s era movie Jamie picked that music from.
I could have picked Joey's music.
At Home Depot, you can get a...
You've only put that on because you ain't here.
He was here.
Oh, is he here? Oh, dear. You didn't get El Disco.
Yes, he's here.
Hey! Joey! The Home Depot himself is in the building.
Douglas Mungle says, Mark, how's the work going?
It's going. It's coming in, which is good.
It's going. I thought you was like, I'm not expanding on that. It's been hard and trying.
It's doing what it's supposed to do.
That's
Production
it.
work is coming in. Keep getting booked for demos.
Awesome, mate. Awesome.
Yeah, it's all good.
See, when it's spinning, it looks lovely, and then when it stops, you just think, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
No.
Ward's having to go. See you later, Ward.
See you later, Ward from the West Coast.
Catch you
Arizona.
later, mate.
Bit of tear out over the top there, but I'll sort that once I get the top straightened off. start to send this thing.
You have 57 people out in the chat, Wayne, and
Excellent.
you have
Thanks,
21
everybody.
people that have the opportunity to hit the thumbs up. It's free and it doesn't cost anything.
Indeed. Not
So
one penny
while
does it cost.
while we're here, we have a question for the chat. Right now, we're going to play a game which we call hashtag the Ashley game. Right now, the Ashley game is today. We're going to be picking on Mark. Right.
Uh-oh.
So
Really?
what we're going to do is you've got to write down in the chat everything you like, or you got to write something you like about Mark. That is the Ashley game. Ashley likes to be nice to people, so we've got to
There
be
can
nice
be
to
many
Mark.
comments
And
then.
we've got to write something you like about Mark in the chat. So that's the Ashley game. You got to write something you like about Mark, and nothing is not an option.
Yeah, nothing. That's Joey's
oil.
job. Melon oil! Vicky just
Vicky's in.
turned up in time.
Just in time, Vicky.
I don't know why I'm oiling this because it's probably going to get turned away.
You're going to get splattered with it.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely going to get splattered with it.
That's one comment.
Oh, look. No more getting excited, Fred. Calm down, calm down.
Humble. Really? Try to be.
I don't want to do it now, Jamie, because every time you keep putting the music on, you keep waiting and then stopping. You spoiled it.
I know,
Ruff.
right? I know.
You've spoiled it. I was saving up a big long breath for that.
There we go. Douglas Mangum says he's a really nice person.
Mm-hmm.
Fred Gilbert says his sexy voice, maybe.
Yeah, I'll clip with that.
AGK says Mark is a nice guy and very humble.
Wifey.
Dr. Ross says Mark is very proud of his kits and heritage.
Kilts.
Ashley's is in. Ashley, we're playing the Ashley game.
That's my girl.
She says, wait, are we playing my favourite game? We are, Ashley. It's the hashtag Ashley game.
I feel like I could put Wifey in a timeout.
His excellent colouring abilities with black and yellow. Yeah,
He was there.
I heard
He saw
Brian
it for real.
that the other day.
I wish I'd never mentioned that now, Mark.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Glasper.
Oh, something here. Tail stock needs to come off and have a clean out.
Very much, Paula.
Ashley says, okay, who's the victim? The victim is, or if that's what you want
It's
to call
me.
it, is Mark, who's on the who's earworming today because Jake is unavailable.
Right, I'll just get this top straightened off. In fact, what I'll do first is check that this is still tight.
Douglas says he's helpful and very knowledgeable. What you've got to remember, Douglas, is the only stuff I know is stuff like people like Wayne told me. I got my knowledge from people like Wayne.
So who told you that Speedy's your friend?
Wayne did.
Wayne says it's your fault then. Ashley's yes, Ashley, Mark the gentleman.
That's me, Ashley. I'm the one with a funny voice.
He says he has a nice greeting.
What?
Mark actually says Mark is great at trivia and his crafts are beautiful.
There you go, Mark.
Thank you, Huey.
No, there you go, Mark.
Oh, shit. You right back.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Ashley, how the devil are you, Ashley?
Brian says, "What's this about?"
Yes,
black
Brian.
and
I
yellow?
think there was a
on.
reference to Yandles. Yeah.
Yeah. Problem was, Wivey was actually there. He saw it happen for real.
Oh, hang on.
Paula says, and I taught Wayne all he knows.
Hey! Ashley,
Well,
no,
down on this.
no, you don't want to hear Mark talk
No.
about CA finishes.
That's a video all on its own.
That's a bit like listening to a conversation about Oak Island.
Yeah, Mark
Oh, God,
loves
there's
Oak
so-
Island.
Oak Island and CA finishes. There's a book.
This is a book in itself. Drag everyone into a hangout and then talk, and then just wait till you've wound them up enough to go, what about Oak Island? And that was an
Only after
absolutely
Wayne's on his
brilliant
second
one.
bottle.
What we should have done at that point, we should have gone live just as the ranting began because it was brilliant.
Actually, melamine. Melamine finish for pen.
Mark L said, "Is that one of Mark's favourite shows?" Yes.
I've never seen it.
It produced some brilliant laughs in the chat room, though, didn't it?
Oh,
God,
didn't it just? It was fantastic. What a brilliant night.
I just did. I totally agree with that. Best thing about
Yeah.
Mark, Kim, true. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Brian said, I did hear a second-hand account of the black and yellow incident. That is not to be mentioned, a bit like the Scottish play. Mm-hmm. Yes, Brian.
Woodworm Paul's just joined. Hi, Paul.
Paul.
Hey, Paul.
mate.
Ashley wants to know how you're doing today, Wayne.
How I'm doing or what I'm doing?
How you doing?
How?
I'm doing fine, thanks. Ashley,
He's living
how
the
are
dream,
you? Still
Ashley.
sleeping well?
Sleep typing?
Type this in.
Pixelation! Pixelation!
Yes, Trevor, that was one of my more embarrassing YouTube moments, thanks to my quote. Yes, Ashley,
Try
it
it,
does.
Ashley.
Works
Try
brilliantly.
it, Ashley. Yes, definitely.
What's that?
Sand up, just melamine finish for pens. Sand it up to your
Pens.
normal finishing 400, 600 grit finish with the sand in. You can use Yorkshire grit after sand and sealer, but before you put the melamine on, just give the pen and barrels a wipe off with some denatured alcohol to take the residue of the Yorkshire grit off, and then just wipe on. You can do as many coats as you like of the melamine. The more coats, the deeper the shine. But 5 or 6 is all you really need. Give it 15 minutes between each coat.
Jamie, did you
Ashley
forget?
said, no, I didn't. It was Wayne.
Oh,
Ashley
that's
said,
all right.
whoever didn't pin Wayne's buy me a coffee at the top of the chat is fired.
Wayne,
Well, that was me. Right, let's start hollowing this. Camera!
Oh, yes.
Camera.
Camera!
Camera.
They're slacking.
Ashley, Wayne is fired. You can't fire the star, Ashley. Who are we going to watch then? All right, then. He's fired from Thursday. What jumpsuit? What's you on about that?
He's nuts.
Spent too long look at the inside of her eyelids. That's what that was. Yeah, Andrew said melamine finish is awesome on pens.
Ashley's wondering where your wood turning smock is, Wayne. Probably too hot for it.
Douglas,
Douglas Conlon wants to know what your shirt says, Wayne.
it says, and I quote, in his defence, they left him unsupervised. Ashley, you wrong un.
Oh, yeah, that's just wrong.
She's wrong on so many levels.
It's just sickening that a little bit.
Mark L has got a question for you, Mark. He says, where do you all find melamine for finishing? I'm looking and I'm only finding edge banding.
Chestnut.
Melamine lacquer. We're definitely get chestnut in the States. Unless they can get an equivalent.
Oh, you're joking, Ashley. You're joking.
Too long. Right. Can't use that one.
Right, we should start coming through this in a minute.
Here we go. Karen Mann says, hey, I'm a nurse. Naked people don't faze me a bit. I've seen more privates than a drill sergeant.
There you go. Whoever's asking about. There you go. There's a link for melamine lacquer. Michael Stratton's in. Hi, Mick.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
look at
Started
that.
coming through.
Lionel's in. Bonsoir.
Hello,
Hello,
Lionel.
Lionel.
Atelier Delio. No, she didn't sing, Ashley.
When that void comes out the other side.
Yeah. Billy, yes, but when she goes to sleep, she will have nightmares. Chisky's in.
Hey, Chisky.
How you doing?
Sorry, Mark.
That's all right, bud. It's been a while.
Oh, here we go. He's going to break on through to the other side.
Bring on through to the other side.
I don't sing.
Go on, Mark. You'll go.
Actually, Mark, neither do I. But
Get after it, Wayne. It looks good.
isn't it just? Connie said that's looking interesting and very cool. Yes. Oh,
Yes. And dangerous.
And dangerous.
Yeah, what? Go on, just for a laugh, shove a ring tool in there.
No, there's too much cross grain in there, Mark.
I know.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
What am I looking for? This.
John
BST.
McDonald says he's on the edge of his seat. Me too.
Someone said the rest of us do.
And I'm leaning
We've got out the
right
big
back
guns
away from
now.
the screen.
Oh, hang on. I just want to
I'm almost
adjust the angle of the
geographically as
dangle on
far-
this.
I'm almost geographically as far away from Wayne as you can possibly get. And I've moved back.
That one. Oh, maybe that one. Maybe this one.
It might be
Want
that
that
one.
one? Ashley says, Wayne doing a last minute live. It needs no prep. Just grabs a piece of wood from the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, that one will do.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I
Carol.
need the tail. I have to move stuff so I can get the tail stock further back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's already started.
Yes, Mark.
Yep.
Mark, yeah, that'll do. The same shot. Probably comes out of the same factory. Adrian Olsen's just joined.
Hello,
Hello,
Adrian.
Adrian.
So I know everyone's talking about finishing pens and things like that. If you want to finish finish pens that are made of resin, on the Ruth Knowles Bottle Shoppers website, they do something called Pens Plus, which is a fantastic product. It really brings out the shine. Cole done a video on it the other day, and I think Jake's just started using it as well for some of his bottle stoppers. That's
Yeah.
really good stuff as well. I'm hoping that they start shipping that to the UK as well.
What's that?
Is there Pens Plus, that stuff?
All right.
Really, really good stuff.
Here we go. Big guns are out now. Wayne's going for it.
No, it's not the big guns. I'm actually going to use the swan neck on this.
All right.
The reason
Yes,
I'm using
Mark,
the
you
swan neck is because it's a flat bar. There's less chance of
Yeah.
it twisting. Plus, I can just go, rather than having to have the tool pointed all the way across there, and have it fairly straight for
Yeah.
what I'm doing. But at the
John
moment, I
McDonald
can
said,
actually
"Louder,
see,
Jamie."
if I change camera again, you actually see the tool in there?
Yeah.
Now, when
Yeah.
this is, you probably won't be able to see it when it's spinning, but I can actually see the tool
Kind of.
Yeah. You can. Yeah.
and what it's doing. So I can actually gauge the wall thickness quite easily now, because I can see through the voids. Put the camera back. Which one was I on? Was it that one?
That's actually good. Yeah. You can see right inside now.
John McDonald said, "Louder, Jamie."
I will kill you!
Need an opportunity to use that.
That's our
Adrian,
Ashley.
we think it's horse chestnut. Oh,
Douglas Langham says, "I want that one."
I want that one. Yes, I can see I'm going to have to invest in a hollowing tool.
What, like a number one hollower?
Like a number one hollower.
Yeah, I am messing with the game. It's meant for the giveaway, you know what I mean?
What I'm saying, man.
You save yourself a bit of cash, you might win it. You've got every opportunity as long as everybody else.
Correct.
I love it when people try and ask me questions that they know I don't know the answer to. Wayne?
Yeah.
Douglas is asking, what's the difference between horse chestnut and sweet chestnut, please?
Horse
The
chestnut. Well,
taste.
sweet chestnut is also called Spanish chestnut, and it's the sweet chestnut that you actually get the chestnuts from that you can eat. Horse
right.
chestnut tends to be more of a British variety, and you can't actually eat the fruits off them.
Yeah. And
So that's
am I right-
basically the difference. It's
am I right in thinking the grain's a bit tighter on sweet chestnut? It's a bit more
or
open
actually,
on...
yeah,
horse
it's
chestnut.
certainly open on horse chestnut, and quite
Yeah.
soft as well. Horse chestnut is.
Yeah. And sometimes
the
it can be a bit
leaves,
stringy, can't it?
the leaves are similar but different. If you see what I mean, they've still got the hand. Oh, wrong camera. That camera.
Yeah.
The leaves are still like the hand, but they're slightly different. But the main difference is the fruit.
Yeah.
You can eat the fruit off the sweet chestnut or Spanish chestnut, as it's called. You can't off the horse chestnut.
It's the same, but it sure will be different.
Right.
David
I'm
Nichols
nearly
just
through.
said-
I'm nearly through to this big void here.
David
Actually,
Nichols said
Scott-
horse chestnut is in the same family as buckeye, and they often hybridize.
All
Oh,
right.
really? Cool.
Yeah, Fred, that's right. Horse chestnut, that's the conkers.
I
I
actually...
loved that as a kid. Yes, Billy, that's it. The horse chestnut, that's a conker too, yeah.
Do you remember that
What?
school years and years ago where the teacher made all the kids wear
What happened there?
PPE
Eye-
so they could
Oh,
play
eye
conkers at school?
protection. They had to wear goggles, didn't they?
Yeah, because they banned playing conkers
Uh,
at school.
Wayne,
So the teachers were
No.
like, all right, well, we're going to carry on playing, but I'll make them wear goggles.
I think
What a bunch
some
of
of
nonsense
your
that was.
holoform left the room.
Yeah.
Do you know
Some
who that
of-
was? That was our Hack Shack's dad.
Was it? Oh,
Was it?
right.
Yeah.
God. Because the wood's very similar. I do believe somebody told me once that sweet chestnut's slightly tighter grain and less stringy, and horse chestnut is a more open grain and can be a bit stringy in places. A bit more
What about water
fibrous.
chestnut?
That's
Pull
Chinese.
this back a bit again.
Oh,
Horse chestnuts. Wayne's just glossing over the fact that about a third of his holoform has just left.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
did you not see? Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that part
yeah.
there.
that part there. That
Camera.
big part there.
all right, mate. You didn't need that anyway.
Some of Wayne's holoform has left the building.
Left the building. Didn't want to play anymore.
No,
Man, that is mad.
that's it. I've had enough.
See, I thought the other side was going to go first. The void.
Yeah, I haven't got that. I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Stand by. Anything can happen in the next 10 minutes.
Good luck, everyone.
John McDonald said that piece got scared.
Good, good.
I'm just going to move this tool rest up a bit.
Now you got a massive void on the side, Wayne. You can bring the tailstock up and just go through the side.
Yeah. Let me think about that one, Jamie.
With that kind of logic, JP, how have you survived this long? Just a public service announcement for you, Wayne. It's
Yeah.
58 minutes past the hour.
All right. Do you want me to carry on or what?
You
Yeah.
carry on, mate.
You're in.
I just didn't want you saying later on, what did you say?
It's nice now. I'm not the only one that has bowls explode on. Karma, bitch. Karma, chameleon. Douglas Mangum says, yes, go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Billy Brown says this is well worth a thumbs up, as he wouldn't play.
Here, Billy. Here, definitely.
There's not many journalists that would. The problem with turning a piece like this is Wayne makes it look ridiculously easy. And it is.
AGK said, carry on, please. And Karen Mann said, carry on, carry on, carry on. No.
Good question, Douglas. Wayne Douglas has got a question. He said, has there ever been a piece of wood that has made you a bit concerned?
Made me a bit concerned.
Yeah. I think I
there's
know
been
the
quite
answer to. There's
quite
been
a
couple.
few.
Mainly the baseball bats that Jane's been swinging.
Yeah. I remember, it was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was out here on New Year's. It was New Year's Day, doing a big piece of burnt elm, and I wasn't actually concerned about it at the time. Excuse me. Started turning it, and I don't know if you've noticed when just before something nasty happens, you usually get a change in noise from the bit that you're turning.
Yep.
And I got a change in noise in this particular piece of burr elm, and I thought, right, I'm going to stop and have a look at this. At which point, a lump flew off and hit the garage door across the other side of the workshop.
Oh, moly.
Oh well, I said, there's a design change for you.
Yes. Redesign.
No, usually
Evolution.
I don't have concerns about pieces of wood unless they are very, very punky, and I know they're not going to play when I get them on the lathe.
That's a fantastic shot. We can see the tool right inside.
Mark, are you watching the same video? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought you'd gone to the other side of the internet then for a second.
Misty, I think that's the 12 mil. Same one I've got. Hold on, let me measure it.
Misty, got a question for you, Wayne. So which of the Simon Hope Swan necks are you using, a 10 mil or a 12 mil?
Yep.
I think that's the 12 mil, isn't it?
This looks to be the 10 mil. This one.
Yeah, it is. It's the 10 mil. Just measured.
We're keeping
Okay.
it classy, Douglas, definitely.
It's whichever one Mark said.
Yeah, it's the 10 mil. Just make, because we've got the same ones.
Wayne, you might want to change camera again, mate. That one's
Hello.
That camera's got a bit pixelated. You might want to change cameras, mate.
Well, if that one's pixelated, they all will be.
Oh, okay.
That one's
That's
not
all
even
right.
on centre,
Let's
mate.
just go on to this. Let's just go on to this side.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
there you
good.
go.
that's better. Alan Gibbs says, that's going to be a bitch to sand. You're not wrong.
That was another piece flew off.
Needs one of them warnings, don't it? Stand well clear, doors opening.
I definitely would have preferred this if it had been wet.
Yeah. Bit more forgiving.
Stay hydrated.
Please allow the wood turning to stop fully before exiting the aircraft.
John McDonald says you didn't jump like JP. It's because the whole bowl didn't really explode.
Yes, small explosion. Fat bigger. No, Douglas. Once a piece like this is got to the point where it's dry, spraying with water doesn't do anything to it at all. Just make a mess.
Yeah, it doesn't go into the sinewy parts of the wood, does it?
No, doesn't do anything to it.
Danny, says she's scared.
Don't be scared. Wayne knows what he's doing.
He does
Most of the
indeed.
time. Most
Does
of the
he?
time. Most of the time.
Right, so I started coming through this one here
Yeah.
now as well.
Yeah.
What time we got?
6
6
past.
minutes past the hour.
Yeah, you're all right, mate.
Right, I'll do a little bit more, then I'll show you what it's like.
You've got 60 lovely people watching and 49 thumbs up. Douglas has a question for you, JP, and he says, JP, was Speed your friend?
No. Neither was the being hard. It was funky as X. I wasn't even going fast.
And Michael Stratton has a question for you, Mark. He said, has Brian invested in an SK114 yet?
Not yet. Wayne, I was just thinking, would the Pro Holler or the black Simon Oak ones not get through that a little bit better?
Ah, they'll be the too small, Mark. I've only got the mini one. I don't have the big ones.
Oh, okay.
Don't be like that,
what
Brian.
might
Don't
go
be
through
like
better?
that.
You've got the Pro Holler, haven't you?
The which one?
The Pro.
The Pro?
The round bar.
No.
The round bar.
Oh,
one.
the big one. The big
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Just extend. Can you extend that out a bit?
I can, but I'm not going to at the moment.
Okay.
Oh. And what I will have to do is turn the cut around. Don't worry, we'll be finished soon.
Frank Gilliver.
Either that or this is going to blow up.
Ah, go on, Brian. You know you want to.
Go on, man.
John's raised a very valid point for you, Wayne. He said, Wayne,
that?
no one is concerned about the time.
All right.
Do not panic, mate.
Yeah, it's true.
You go as long as you want to go. It's
You
fine.
have at it, mate.
There you go, Brian. Douglas has told you. They're only $12.99.
Scott's just joined. Thanks for covering, Wayne. It's the last time he goes there for a cream tea.
Evening, Scott.
How you doing?
A cream tea, Scott. You didn't get a Brian Seafront again, did you? Curly Brown said, "Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now."
Now, this is something you don't often see, which is Wayne the woodturner struggling to hold on to a piece. So you can see it biting him a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely fighting.
Yeah. Well, if you spend as much time as the rest of us do watching you turn, you can see you're holding on for this. Because you make it look so relaxed normally.
Highway to the danger zone.
Yeah, I couldn't say it's gone very quiet now. Everybody's like, ooh. It's a white knuckle ride.
Something like that. Right, let's have a look at the. Where's it gone? This again. The
Douglas
thing
has
is
got a
with
question for Scott.
the
Was it
Pro
cream
one,
toast or jam? Go on,
with
mate.
the Pro one, it doesn't have a flat on the bottom, so it can be prone to twisting. And really, that 3/4 inch bar was made to go into the hollowing jig. I probably should have used that tonight.
Oh, yeah. Would that have made it easier, though, the hollowing jig, with it being the way it is?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
Just think, Scott, you could have had you could have been having a steak pie. You know what I mean? Instead, you decided to go for a cream one instead.
Oh,
Yep.
another cream.
Guess what Wayne had for his tea tonight?
Go on, Wayne. What
Lasagna.
did you get?
Jill's pie.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you said you was having that.
Malcolm Douglas has joined us and he says, "Hi all, sorry I'm late." That is a big goblet.
I have deleted that picture and I have deleted my search history.
Brian says, SK114, £329.98. O'Donnell Jaws, £149.98. Total expenditure, £479.94. Donations to the SK114 fund are acceptable. I bet they are. At that price, I'll stick with my record power one.
If anybody is wanting to donate to that, you can find my buy me a coffee in my link tree.
Good lad.
There you go.
Glad I got my SK114 when I did.
Nope. No, a bit. No.
No, the tool rest moved a bit. That's it. I'm down to the drill hole. Or where I finished the drilling anyway, I should say.
I know how you feel, Scott, about being under the weather and all that lot. I mistakenly drank some Tipex this morning instead of my liquid Viagra. I now have a huge correction.
Three.
He's under the weather, is he?
He saw a cream tea twice.
He's not standing outside going, "It's raining men, hallelujah, it's raining men."
Oh dear.
Connie's face palming that joke.
That's a dad joke, that is.
Jesus, Wayne.
Sorry, Connie. But,
That is one of your that's one of your more extreme ones.
I'd say
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, just a bit.
Right, I'm not going to stand this.
I'm just curious, how did Auntie Paula feel when she was doing this kind of stuff?
Oh, I tell you, man. She's got a lot of patience, that woman, teaching me what she taught us. Auntie Paul is my youngest sister, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Right, I'm going to part this off now.
Good luck holding on to it.
Hold on, change camera. Because we want to see this in full effect.
I'm going to get a clip ready in case something happens.
Oh, hang on. That needs a sharpen.
Yeah.
Yes, Brian, I'm just thinking that as well.
What's that?
He said, good luck catching that.
I just don't think he's going to be parting it all the way through.
No. Oh.
This is probably the easiest cut I've had all night.
Yeah. Just watch that knuckle.
The knuckle vision, the knuckle vision.
To me, to you.
Yeah.
Chicken.
No,
There's
that's just clever.
Good choice.
That's clever,
this
not
had been-
chicken.
Right, if this had been totally round at the top without this blow, if it had been totally round, I would have just caught it. Now, the good thing, and I've said this before, the good thing about these jaws are not. Let's change camera. These jaws don't have a dovetail. These are the C jaws that fit onto the SK114 chuck, because that's what this is.
Brian, watch carefully, Brian.
Now, the C.
Emotional, damn it!
The C jaws that I've got have actually got a lip on them, so you can fit the screw chuck into there. So what I tend to do when I'm doing the tenons, go back to the overhead, Wayne. When I'm doing the tenons on mine, I turn the tenon and then I put a thin groove in that the lip on the jaws can fit into, and it gives it a really, really solid, tight grip. And I'm just going to take this tenon off on the bandsaw. I'll just be a second, and then I can show you what it's like. I haven't got a camera on the bandsaw tonight.
He hasn't got a camera. Right.
Okay.
Wondering. Okay.
Gosh, dang it!
Right, now you can shout camera.
Camera.
I'm just moving stuff, man. Give us a
Oh,
chance.
you're jogging, man.
Savage.
Hey, there's Ashley.
I thought you were going to play the other one.
There you go, guys.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Again, it's just a demo piece. The wall isn't uniform throughout.
Get
Which if
away with you.
Which, if it was going
No,
up for sale, I would try and get the wall thickness the same throughout. I'd probably spend a hell of a lot more than an hour and 20 minutes on it as well.
It's
Bloody hell.
bloody hell. It's a thing of beauty, mate. I love it.
Right,
Yeah.
let's bring the guys in.
John McDonald says,
no wonder the wall thickness isn't the same throughout. I can't see.
Karen Man says, I'd buy it. It's a nice piece.
there you go. And John McDonald said, awesome job, Wayne. I think you should continue doing 5 shows a week.
Oh,
For a period of
I
time,
tell
that
you
happened.
what, it's been a hell of a long time since I did 5 shows a week. There was, I think, a couple of months where I did 2 lots of 5
Yeah.
a week. Well, I'm old now.
Just real quick,
now.
Wayne. If
old
Karen was serious about it, where can she reach you?
Karen, I wouldn't sell this. It's a piece of shite. It is honestly a piece of crap. I would not sell this. It's got tear out because it's punky. Where the spalton is, it's very, very punky. There's tear out all around the inside. The wall thickness isn't the same throughout. I'd actually be ashamed to sell that. There's no way at all would I sell that. But thank you for asking.
I like it.
Right. Brian says, you made a right mess of that piece of wood.
Yeah, didn't I just?
Even Douglas Mungum said, there's a lot of people said they want that.
Yeah.
And not to burn it.
You're very, very surprising, Wayne. Very surprising. People love it, mate. Honest to God, it's just one of them bits. It was an interesting bit of wood to start off with, but now you can see the inside.
Andrew
and the
from
outside.
AGK said, chuck it.
Chuck it.
You've got to remount, you've got to reverse mount it, put a mortise in, turn it round and finish hollowing.
I shouldn't have took the bloody tenon off, should I?
There's a challenge, yeah, you shouldn't have.
Not again, AGK.
Oh,
How's it going?
Remounting this would not be a problem at all, because in the bottom there, I've still got the point from where the drill was.
Do you?
So I could quite easily remount this to put either another tenon or a mortise on. I've got plenty of meat in the bottom to do that.
Because it's
Brian
a
says,
put a mortise
send it
in
to
that.
me, I can do it with resin.
I bet that'd be about what 80, 90 quid worth of resin to go in with that paint, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Brian, the thing is now, Jamie had a great idea earlier on before we started the live, and seeing as how you've mentioned resin, if you want to do this in resin, Jamie's got some negative rake easy wood cutters that you use on resin.
Do you need some, Brian?
You could use them with your SK114.
That's emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Right, I think we've been going. That's nearly an hour and a half. I never usually do lives this
I've
long.
even got a hollower here, Brian. I'm giving away on my 10k. I'll even
all
swap
I
it
know,
out for a
Mark,
negative.
is-
I'll even swap it out for a negative rake if you need me to.
All I know, Mark, is that's penance for beating us again. Anyway, penance.
Penance.
So
Right.
fine.
That's like I say, that's nearly an hour and a half. I don't usually have my lives going that long because people tend to get bored. But thanks everybody for coming
Good
along.
going.
Thanks to the earworms for earworming is always appreciated when people come along and do that. One final look. There you go.
Yes.
There's a bit actually
for it, Wayne.
here. There's a bit just there where I've gone really, really thin, and I think this top part is about to come off. Hey ho.
Challenging.
Right. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a goblet as part of the goblet week, and Saturday night I'm having that huge hunk of ash going on there, and that's a very nice goblet. That is, Mark.
Goblet.
Yeah, I'm having I'm having the huge piece of ash going onto the VB on Saturday night. So come along and watch that. That should be fun. See if I can keep that short to an hour.
Good luck. Thanks for that, HK.
Right, I'm off. I'm going to press the button. I'll see. Is Ashley still in? If Ashley's still in, I'll see if I can cut this off part way through.
She had to go to work.
All right.
No,
She's gone to
sleep.
She's gone to sleep.
No, she claimed
Right,
she
I'm
was at work.
All right, okay. I am pressing the button. Good night, everybody.